Okay, now today I want to talk to you about drawing a perfect right angle, because a lot of people have been emailing me saying I haven't got a square that big, or my saw's not perfectly square, I've only got a cheap saw, or I haven't got a 90-degree set on my saw. So here's a way of drawing a 90-degree angle and other angles besides. I'll just cover 90 degrees today, but I could do 45, 30, 60, all sorts. And all you need are a few panel pins, a straight piece of wood. Doesn't have to be perfectly straight, just has to be a batten of some sort. A straight line, so a straight edge. You could just mark a line out with a bit of string, that would work. A pencil and a hammer, and it's quite easy. So you don't even need this piece of wood you're drawing on to be perfectly straight. So what we do, we draw a line, and this is the line we want to draw perpendicular to at 90 degrees. So this is where we want our line to end up. So we mark that distance out here, and we want to be somewhere in the region of between there and there. So we'll just make a mark here is where we want to start our line, and I don't know, there, so that far apart. None of these measurements are accurate, so all it has to do is reach from there, so 3/4 of the height, say. So we'll put a pin in one end of this piece of wood to start with, and we don't want to go right to the end, we'll just do it fairly close by. There we are. So we've poked a pin through that, and so we'll poke another pin roughly through here as well. Okay? So we've got 2 pins. Now, they're not as long as the distance of the line we want to draw. It's about roughly 3/4, nothing accurate. So we put the first pin on our middle mark, where we want the line to start from. Okay? And we make a mark there. Okay? And we do the same on the other side. There we go. So now we've got 3 marks. Both of these marks are exactly the same distance from that mark. Okay. Now we want to make this a bit longer now. So we get our 3rd panel pin, and we want to go somewhere about, I don't know, there, roughly. So we knock a 3rd panel in. 3rd panel pin in. And it's quite simple. Now both of these marks are exactly the same distance from here. And this mark is just slightly longer. So put this pin on that mark and draw an arc, which I'll put in pencil. There we go. And we do the same on this side. Now, when we draw up from this line to this line, where those 2 lines cross, like this, that is exactly 90 degrees. And that's how you mark out 90 degrees on an 8x4 sheet of timber without any protractor or compasses or a set square or anything like that.